Good morning, everyone from down. Good morning, everyone from down under. Um, my name is Raymond Splits, and we're going to continue our Let's Play of Rogue Trader Void Shadow DLC and Lex Imperialis DLC. If memory serves, this should be like part 58 in the series, I want to say. Um, so whilst we left off, we had been betrayed, and then we betrayed the person that sent us on the task, and now we're going to go in here. So we can continue on, and then hopefully gather all our party. But we shall see. So the commissar has turned out to be yet another traitor. I believe I'm starting to see how this game is played. So he'll get his comeuppance. Yeah, so we're going to skip a lot of this dialogue for reasons. We're just going to go with the important one. This abomination says our death is certain, but even in death, there is a choice to be butchered like cattle or to die for the Imperium. Do not let the Xenos decide your fate. May you leave this life with the Emperor's name on your lips. So there is another achievement to be had in here. I've already gotten it, so I'm not going to worry about it. But it involves, I think it's letting everyone get murdered by,
My wild hounds will enter the arena to taste the blood of its wretched challengers. Bathe your souls in their suffering. Make your guesses at whether the prey can overpower the predators. If you're looking for more refined entertainment, watch the ousted Draken of the Reaving Tempest fight for his life against the glorious champions of the arena, the blood-stained proselytes!
I think this section also may have gone to
If your soul
facelift.
is so hardened that only the triumph of violence can soften its scars, enjoy the massacre of the fearsome Flesh Gorger! Today, we will try to kill him again!
So meet our last companion we're going to recruit. So, for the uninitiated, if you haven't figured out what he is yet, I shall tell you. So those...
Is that all? Will you just give me your pet jesters? Don't be offended if I break your playthings, Kikeros!
Okay. Yeah, so those sockets are implants for power armor. He is a space marine.
Let the fatal thirst be quenched!
Yeah, so for this achievement, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is sit back and let your allies get murdered by the beasts. Um, and I don't mean those ones. I mean
Arbitrators are made of plastic.
these ones.
Much sweeter.
Again, I've already gotten this achievement. It actually wasn't a very hard achievement to do last time I got it, so... but I'm not gonna let them die needlessly for no reason. So I'm just going to, hopefully one-tap the creature. Yeah, so we'll just deploy forward. Again, things will be a little bit weird until we get all our gear and stuff back, which we will get back. So,
Who, if not me?
so we'll just burn him. He actually didn't die, so burn him again.
Scar for my collection.
Are you immune to fire? Yeah, okay, whatever. Guess we'll do it the old-fashioned way then. In we go.
Done. Don't let your guard down. I'll make it happen. I'll see to it, personally. The best defense is a good offense.
Let's get to it.
Doubt is for the weak.
I'll do it.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Shoot.
I'll do it.
I did not inspire myself, I
As
meant
the
to.
Emperor commands, I act.
Shoot.
Orders supersede pain.
Try and head
Hold the
over here.
formation. Let's test our
We'll do
skills,
that.
Gelato.
Pop over to this one. Bang.
Understood.
Then bang. Then Glado Boy can... do that one.
Gelato, we're undertaking this task. The order is clear. Accepted.
I already missed our weapons. No, boy, Glado, no.
Out of my way. Hold on.
As you can see, they're kind of killing each other anyway, so... Can I do that to Glado? Yes,
I'll
I
make it
can.
happen.
So we'll do that to Glado. We'll pop this stuff again.
It's another enemy
There we go.
down. You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Crush them.
And then
I
we
don't
have
need
to
luck. I have
deal with these
strategy.
idiots who
I'll see to it personally.
clearly can't see that they're being played.
Who if not me?
So we're just going to end their existence
I'll
for
consider
them.
this. I'll make it happen. Your end was inevitable.
So, yeah. Again, fights will get much easier once we get our gear back, and obviously when we have all our companions. The fact that we don't have, like, our bolter is a bit of a pain in the butt. Even our decent shotguns we don't have. Yeah, so what he's doing is actually a lower accurate. Space Wolves, they get knowledge from cannibalizing their enemies. It has to do with one of their organs that they have implanted as part of their apotheosis to becoming an Adeptus Astartes. Not many chapters make use of that organ anymore. Um, I don't know if all the organs. I don't know if all the
Rise to the top, or get left in the
different chapters
dust.
can, because sometimes we could potentially use that instead of the las gun, at least for Agenta for now. Yeah, because some things can happen and organs can stop functioning. Like Astartes have like a spit organ, for example, um, but even they don't always use it. So not entirely sure how
Is
that
there money to be
applies
made?
to others, but yeah. So we're done with this for now, so we can exit. And then we're going to have a nice chat with our betrayer. Oh. Um... There, but and how do you propose we do that? The only chance of helping him is to shoot him and end his suffering. It is now or never. Cool. I'll take the rest of his stuff. I'm looking for my missing companions. Do you know anything about their whereabouts? We'll go with Cassia. Pascal, my priest. Yeah, so he's gonna keep on talking riddles and yeah. Shall endeavor to find the person you speak of. Alright, so first things first. We are going to go back all the way down here. And that's going to keep happening until we get rid of the body mine slug.
Just as I planned. Keep your wits about you.
Keep going over here, and then we run into Pascal. Look at him closely. Pascal, can you hear me? What happened to you? What became of you after our capture? Where are the others? Is there a way I can help you? What exactly did they change? Why would they remold you like that? Purge your body of this corruption at once. Your faith in the machine god is so feeble that you'd rather yourself to harbour the taint of xenotech alongside the true flesh. Alright, so we have Pascal back now. Does he still have his gear? No, he doesn't. It's painful. We will get our gear back eventually, but until we get to that point... We'll just do that for now. Now we're gonna go
Always keep your eye on the prize.
in here, just to go do that skill check. And then when eventually we get all our gear back, I'm gonna have fun re-equipping it all, first and foremost. No, I'm not gonna have fun. And then, yeah, then the game will get that much easier. Alright, now that we have Pascal here, yoink.
The machine god grants me insight.
Yep, take all that.
I always have a backup plan.
I'm just gonna go check over to see if he is over on this side. No, so we gotta... We're gonna go back to the pit to find him. But we'll go over here, and is it here? Yes, it is. Alright, so we're gonna do this fight over here. Now, this is where you would also find Abel.
Not a problem for a proctor.
Your demise is already calculated.
So we're gonna move back. We don't want to be close to it. Pascal can buff our weapons.
Prognosis is favorable.
He can analyze it. He can do that to it as well.
Request approved.
Then joint analysis, I guess.
The
Pop that down.
knows all, comprehends all.
Then take a pot shot. Oh, Glado got hit.
Don't you die on me now!
Oh, Glado went down again.
I'll do it.
Oh dear.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. This is why I was chosen! As the Emperor commands, I act.
Bang.
This sacrifice will forge our way
Yeah,
to
Agenda
victory.
goes down. That's fine.
I'll see to it.
One,
personally.
two. Give
I'll
that to
make it
ourselves. Burn it.
Another enemy down.
Examine the creature. You understand me? What are you? End the unusual exchange. We'll kick it. Pascal, would you like to study this device? Purge this corruption. Then we're going to take this. So again, we're just collecting this stuff for reasons. We don't need that. Reasons which will make itself more explained down the line. And then
I
we're
have a
going
nose for
to
progress and a taste for adventure.
we're gonna heal Jensen's thing again.
I need your full cooperation.
Injuries will not slow me.
And we'll loot this individual over here.
I always keep my options open.
Check. Done.
Alright, so that's all that done now. So we'll go back out this way. Alright, so we're going to go over here. Oh,
Let us not dawdle.
I'll just have one quick look down here. Oh, there we go.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Yeah, as you can see, not everything is visible the first time you come by. And so it's kind of like, especially because this like area becomes the main
there money
point
to be made?
for the area. They just casually add stuff in again and again. So Oh. We're going to go pay our trader's friend a little bit of a visit. Then we'll head in the other direction, where we should hopefully be able to get 2 people, I want to say. I'm not entirely sure. I believe our last companion will also be in that direction. Just because I know Heinrichs was over in that direction, but we didn't have him, so... Agenda stop, or else those who do not know the whole truth might suffer. Um, I'm looking for the Maestro of Flesh. Who do you suppose that is? You traitorous maggot. Are you even a real commissar? Why do you send people to the arena? How'd you manage to work out a deal with the witches? Tazira is dead, I killed her. Why did Melis... What did Melis do to crush you? I want the truth. What do you intend to do now? Tell me about the arena. I believe you have a problem. I survived. Um... Hear me, people, this liar says that Dina should have been deceived to arm.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Death to his enemies!
Very quickly, where was my last reload? I'll drop a quick save here. I just want to check one quick thing with his dialogue. I will load back up here. Alright, so we'll go back into the pit. I will just skip to the part for a second. There we go. So I'm looking for the Maestro of Flesh, blah blah, I did that one already. So we can do that in a second. Questions about your machinations. Questions about you personally. Who are you really? How'd you come to Comora? Why did you decide to masquerade as the Commissar? How do you like enjoying yourself here in Comora? No more questions. Here we go. You may be a fake, but you have the makings of a true leader. People follow you as hollow as your promises are. The courage is that you inspire is real. The Imperium needs people like you. Instead of staging a fake escape, you could stage a real one. You have the resources, you have the people, so use them. The Emperor will guide you. Was it not our intention to kill him? At least, that is what he deserves at least. Telling you what your true business is. I mean, we could just murder him, but we won't. So we complete the quest. So that's why I kind of wanted to reload it there just a bit, just to check to see if that would change some stuff. We'll talk to Solomon, maybe?
Lump here and here. And what the throne is this? Bloody frakes gutted my dog out. Rogue trader. How long have you been standing there?
Greater is a tough cyber mastiff. He's going to be fine.
I've told myself that so many times. I don't know what the words mean anymore. Speaking of words, I need to tell you something about my past. If you care to listen, that is.
Are you ready to talk about our relationship?
No, because there was never a relationship to begin with.
What do you want to tell me?
It's about what really pushed me into the pit of anger.
Yeah,
Remember
okay.
that mission? I
So,
was badly wounded in the fight, lying on the special unit. I was right by.
we're gonna skip all this.
I was put under investigation, but was cleared of the charges. You understand? Better. First, we should establish how the Xena.
Alright, so I'll know this for in the future. It turns out his quest may not have been bugged. It's just an alternative quest that you might get if you didn't do the romance, I guess. It's good to know.
These instructions protect the machine spirits that serve me from the blasphemies of corrupted technology.
We have been betrayed, Pascal.
Some directives for interacting with xenoraces prescribe disposing of all personnel below the rank of Magos who have been in non-human captivity. The unit Achilles' treachery speaks to the merit of these recommendations, registering the error.
How are you feeling after all the punishment your body has taken?
Functional parameters restored to suboptimal levels. In token of mourning for the loss of true flesh, the pain receptor blocking systems have been disabled. Algetic stimulation engaged in integral catharsis mode.
Do you ever regret turning down the opportunity to comprehend xenotechnology for your own flesh and blood?
This statement is false. The adjacency of xeno-augmetics to the sacred metal of the machine god and their interaction with it resulted in algorithmic paradoxes and the blasphemous consequences thereof. The Omnissiah purifies and protects.
Any valuable thoughts on how to get out of here?
Strategic recommendation. Analysis has shown that the non-human community is racked by strife. Exploiting the Xenos' mutual differences can result in temporary alliances that will provide the technological means of returning the unit from Valancius to real space.
As a feel to be in Comora, it's a rare opportunity.
This place is calling out to the Omnissiah for an act of purifying and gracious xenocide. The spatial disharmony observed here points to its anathematic nature. That being said, complete extermination is not advised. Those in possession of technological knowledge should be rounded up and subjected to interrogation and vivisection prior to disposal.
Don't lose your morale, we're gonna make it.
May the filters of knowledge bestowed upon us by the machine god protect us from the temptations and horrors of blasphemous revelations. May your labors...
Alright, and we'll talk to Argenta next.
Rogue trader. Being reunited with the Emperor's Chosen is a balm to my soul.
Have you managed to learn anything about this place?
I have made no attempt to do so. What need do I have to know of the depravity of the enemies of humanity, when all I want is to burn it all in pure, raging flame? I already know all I need to. This place is evil, but there are servants of the Emperor here worthy of salvation.
We need to find a way out of here.
We do. And I swear to fight for that end, and not to lose hope, even when deceit, corruption, and treachery surround us on all sides.
I must take my leave.
May Terra's light be with you, Rogue Trader.
Alrighty, so that's all the conversations we can be having there. So we will head back out to the streets. Alright, so we'll go up this way.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
The arena. What you want this way.
You could have been an arbitrator, sister.
You'll bugger off.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Yeah, you can see now we have Pascal. It makes all this stuff so much easier.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
I'll never be using that. Yeah, that's nice.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
In fact, that item is so nice, we're going to put it on our road trader. I believe that is one of the things we want to keep on him. So tech use.
The machine god
I
grants me
always
insight.
have a backup plan.
Mixed quad. Bruiser boots. Yeah.
Operation successful.
Actually, I don't know if it's going to show up, but that just leads to the other one that we went to.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
So we'll take that stuff there. Then we can go loot these resistant fighters that just got shanked. Loot this.
Let us not dawdle.
Then we'll drop a save. And we're going to talk to this gentleman here. What kind of creature are you? Take a closer look at the mechanical parts of his body. This should must always keep you on the verge of going berserk. Yeah, so that's a bit spoilery, but we'll get to that in a second. What events ensure your hideous transformation? Perhaps the only way to survive is a frightened place like this, but you have my sympathies nonetheless. Yep, there we go. Achilles, is that you? What happened to you? Why did you betray me? I regret your fate. Why have you pretended to be a dumb brute? So we're gonna send him to death for treason. So we're gonna shank him. He deserved it.
Is there money to be made?
We'll go inside. Yeah, this got a makeup as well. A nice facelift it got for sure. drop a save here. So as you can kind of see, there's people here.
I always
Obviously
keep my
they're not
options
real.
open.
I need help. I'm gonna examine him. What happened to me? That thing in my head is your pet? You did a poor job of training your pet if I was able to shake off its influence. Do you eviscerate everything you lay your hands on? The vile arts are nothing compared to the will of the Emperor. Are you Chevestus? So what do I owe you? What did he exactly tell me about you? How remarkably open-minded. What do you want from me? What will I get out of this, or will you curse me as you do everyone else? I did not serve the enemy of humanity, but will never turn down the opportunity to kill a few Xenos. Alright, we get all our gear. Gonna take it all. I wish to speak to you about a member of my retinue who was delivered to you. Cassia, where is she now? My bodyguard Keeper, do you have her? Those from my retinue deserve better than to be confined by you, relinquish them. Um, With a full escort, I would have a better chance of succeeding and contributing to your plans. Recognize your power over me and beg for leniency. Traitor who lured me here became your servant. What did you do to him? You tortured my tech priest. Why? Require your aid. Is it reasonable for you to help me? I'll take my leave for now. Keep eyes over there. I actually wanted Cassia, which is over here. So, how do I get Cassia?
Keep your wits about you.
Drop save. We're going to talk to our wolf friend. Oh. Did I not collect that all? Yes, I did. Take this. Take this. Take this. Examine the cage. Examine the figure standing next to Kibor. What happened here? Your fabrications, who are you before the community changed you? I'm taking you away from here. So we'll do the Dogmatic one. Oh, so we get
always have a backup
her
plan.
now. So we'll do our best to get Ulfa now.
Oh, to see them cut down. Buzzers alone. The pause guarding.
So we'll go Fenris Holger Valk.
Fenris Yolda, mortal. You know the old words. Good words. Strong as a rock. Sharp as the blade of a force axe. Deadly as a kraken's tooth.
What do you want?
We're gonna study him. Who are you?
I am a wolf.
How did you come to be here?
My pack answered the Inquisition's call and came to the Coronis Expanse. There was a battle, and then the young wolves yearning to be meat for their brotherlings. To a feast of bolters they went out roving. Though they were but few, one long fang with them went loping. Not to see them cut down by scythes unclean. The pups he sent scattering, and there stood alone the paths guarding. For a foe he long spied, one worthy among unworthy. The song of swords singing, they clashed with clamor and skill, until stood the old wolf upon the bones. Then, by the birds of battle, was he brought down. Was that clear enough? This saga sounds less interesting in prose.
I wish to know more about your brothers.
That butcher sent you to spy for him, did he? Or do they know nothing of the Emperor's Angels, the space wolves of Fenris, or the great Layman Russ in your corner of the galaxy?
Why does the homunculus keep you in a cage?
For his own safety. When I am not busy killing inhuman spawn in the arena, the Xenos fear my will.
I want to help you.
Who are you to offer me help? You stink of Xenos. I see you are on friendly terms with them. You are not sitting in a cage, and you smell of someone else. Someone spiteful and cunning. You cannot help me.
Did I not feed you?
A predator does not eat only when it is hungry. There are many reasons to eat.
And does it taste good?
I cannot recommend it. The meat of these Xenos is steeped in corruption and frailty, as well as the foul substances they inject into their blood in vast quantities.
You must be planning to escape, yes?
And why do you want to know?
Have no more questions. Listen closely to the song the prisoner is singing to himself. Try to join in the singing.
You are one who has supped the mjord of the Skjalds, I see. In the long haul, some of my brothers would be eager to tell you of their exploits, so that you would sing a saga of their deeds.
A warrior such as you could prove useful to me.
To get what you want, you will have to convince two very headstrong individuals. Me and my captor. That claw-handed Xenos.
Step away from the cage.
rise
Alright,
to the top.
so we're
or
gonna go
get
have a
left
chat
in
with
the
him again,
dust.
but we're gonna do that in the next episode. So thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you all next time.